Hello, friends, and welcome to Bulldog Books. We are going to start today with our nonsense words. So, for 1 minute, you're going to read as many of these nonsense words as you can. If you are done with the page before the minute is up, go back and start again, and then you'll pause the video to keep track of your score. So, let's get ready with our best reading voices. On your mark, get set, go. And stop right there. Now's the part where you pause our video, go back, count how many of the words you were able to do in 1 minute, and then keep track and see if you're able to read more of these words each time we do this practice. Now, when we left off last time, we were reading this book about sharks and how to draw a shark. So once again, if you want to pause this video because we're going to learn how to draw sharks again today, you can run and find a piece of paper and a pencil, and we are going to get started. Take a look at this page 8. It says, draw a shark. Now, I want you to read me this passage. And then we're going to do our first step. Now, you remember last time we read this book, we talked about the midline and how that is like the main part of the middle of the drawing. So let's read step number 1 as a choral read. Draw a midline, draw an oval around it. Add a small circle for the eye. Now you read step number 2. This word is dorsal fin. I'm going to see if maybe if I highlight this. So remember in our last drawing, we were also using that same shape where the snout, do you remember that vocabulary word? Nose, and for their fin. Read me step number 3. And number 4. Ooh, so we're adding some detail to make our drawing more realistic is this word on the very bottom. Last step, number 5, we'll read this as a choral read. Draw in 5 short lines behind the head for the gills. And you'll notice the author is using the text feature of bold text for the word gills. Do you see the gills right here on this shark? Those are the slits that the shark uses to breathe. Shade the shark, making all the fins a darker tone. The tips of the fins should be the darkest. Let's let's take a look at our next page, was we're going to learn more about some different types of sharks. So the title of this section is Scary Sharks. So read this first part. The first type of shark is called the great white shark. The great white shark is the largest, and here's the vocabulary word I want you to focus on, carnivore. Do you know what a carnivore is? Sharks are not the only carnivores. It tells us in our text. So sometimes if we don't know a word, the author gives us a clue in the text. The author says is the largest carnivore or meat-eating shark. It grows to be about 13 to 17 feet long and weighs up to 2,400 pounds. This shark is also called White Death. It is one big, scary fish. Even though its main food is seals, this shark scares people. Now let's take a look at the tiger shark. You read this part. And now let's read all about what's called a bull shark. And now let's read our two captions with our photographs. Over here we have a circle and we'll read as a coral read. It says, great white sharks sometimes mistake humans in the water for seals. That is why they attack people. They just make a mistake. And then over here it says bull sharks. And remember, they're called bull sharks because they have a short, blunt nose. Bull sharks use their snout like bulls when they headbutt their prey. Now let's draw a great white shark. If you want to pause the video, you'll notice drawing a great white shark is very similar to the last shark that we drew. So let's read our paragraph at the top and then you can pause it and draw it, or we're going to go on to the next page. Great white sharks' bodies are shaped like torpedoes. Their powerful tail helps move them through the water. Great white sharks have about 3,000 teeth. That's one reason they are so scary. Okay, if you want to pause to draw the shark, go ahead and pause. Otherwise, we are going to move on to these odd sharks. Odd sharks. Let's read the first paragraph. You read it to me. Did you know this word camouflage? The author used the text feature of bold text in order to point out what camouflage means. Camouflage means to blend in. So a lot of different animals use camouflage to keep themselves safe. Let's read about the angel shark. Your turn. Take a look at this vocabulary word, mollusks. That's a strange word. A mollusk is a different kind of sea creature, and that is one of the types of foods that angel sharks eat. Let's read this caption about the angel shark. The angel shark's long, wide fins look like wings. So that's how it gets its name. Now, we still have some more shark research to do, but we're going to end our video right there for today. I hope you had fun drawing and learning more about sharks with me.